New groundbreaking research in lung cancer includes treatments that can be personally tailored for an individual's type of cancer. ABC 7's Cheryl Jennings met a San Francisco opera singer who was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer at 42, but she's already seeing the benefits of targeted treatment.
And I'm determined I'm going to win this,
Zheng Chao is a guest singer with the San Francisco Opera and was diagnosed with advanced stage lung cancer just 3 months ago, even though she never smoked. But thanks to new and better treatments for lung cancer, she has a fighting chance. She only discovered she was sick months after an accident.
I was performing this world premiere opera, The Bone Setter's Daughter, last year, and at the opening night, I fell on stage.
She ignored the pain from the fall last October and kept traveling and performing. Finally, the pain was unbearable, so her doctor ordered an MRI.
The MRI showed I have a shadow on my lung.
Her doctor then ordered a full-body CT scan, and the diagnosis was far worse than she could ever imagine.
It went into my liver, it went into my lymph nodes, my bones, and bottom of my spine, tumors everywhere.
And then she learned she had 24 tumors in her brain.
I had absolutely no symptom, no idea, and that's why it's such a silent killer.
It is the dominant cancer killer now around the world.
Dr. David Jablins is head of surgery and research for lung cancer at the University of California, San Francisco. He says lung cancer kills more than 1 million people around the world every year and is the leading cancer killer in the United States.
It actually kills nearly twice as many women as breast cancer.
Dr. Jablins supports the efforts by Bonnie and Tony Adario. They founded the Bonnie J. Adario Lung Cancer Foundation after Bonnie was diagnosed 5 years ago. The foundation promotes early screening, and that is controversial among many doctors.
We do have an effective tool. The spiral CT, low-dose spiral CT scan is quite accurate and effective at finding subtle nodules that, for the most part, will be cured with local treatment.
The Bonnie J. Adario Lung Cancer Foundation is sponsoring a walk-run the same weekend the World Lung Cancer Conference is being held in San Francisco.
And I'm telling all my friends to come. Please come, join us.
The newest technology to fight lung cancer is not only saving Zheng Chao's life, but also possibly her career.
The PET scan shows that almost all the tumors are shrinking. Some of them are gone, and it's just like a miracle.
Cheryl Jennings, Assignment 7.
A Bay Area researcher who helped bring sound to the deaf believes his new device will change the lives of millions of hearing impaired. Health and Sciences reporter Carolyn Johnson reports on the Lyric, a completely invisible hearing aid.
Okay, just go ahead and press the button.
Retired San Francisco attorney Alan Zimmerman is about to have his hearing checked. And every click of his thumb tells doctors what he already knows. He's now hearing faint sounds that would have escaped him just months ago.
All of a sudden you can hear the refrigerator humming, or you'll be in a room and you'll hear the ticking of a clock or something.
The difference is a device hidden deep in his ear. Billed as the world's smallest hearing aid, the Lyric became available nationally earlier this year. It's the creation of Dr. Robert Schindler, the former UCSF researcher who helped develop the cochlear implant to restore hearing to the clinically deaf.
This is that kind of revolution. In a way, it's like a contact lens for the ear.
The device's size allows it to be placed much closer to the eardrum, as illustrated in this animation provided by the manufacturer. That closer proximity lowers the amount of sound the Lyric needs to produce for normal hearing.
With that, you pick up an enormous efficiency. So we get about 12 to 15 decibels of gain. What that tells us is it allows us to make the circuitry work on very low currents.
The result is a battery-operated system that allows it to stay implanted in the ear canal for up to 4 months without being changed. Dr. Schindler says the deeper placement also eliminates a kind of inner ear vibration known as occlusion, common with most hearing aids.
The Lyric sounds natural, and it's the only hearing aid that does sound natural, and it's because of where it's positioned in the ear canal.
But critics point out the miniaturized device also has its disadvantages. Right now, a technician is required to remove, replace the batteries, and then reinsert the Lyric.
For Alan Zimmerman, the invisibility and improved sound quality have been worth the extra trips to the clinic for maintenance every few months.
I walk my dogs every morning down at Crissy Field, and I can hear people talking as they're coming to me. I can hear traffic that's people going towards the bridge, which is a quarter of a mile away. So for sure, I am much more aware of sounds.
Carolyn Johnson, ABC 7 News.
The Lyric also differs from standard hearing aids in other ways. Rather than purchasing the device, the patient leases it, which costs a